We must seem professional.
Since when have we ever tried for that?
We must seem professional. I am the host today.
Wow,
I still fucking run this
now
thing, Connor.
Now your freaking Skype icon matches what you're saying.
I am the magic old man.
No, you're not.
Who the fuck? Whose idea was it to give Connor any power? Oh wait, never mind, that was me.
Grab your destiny.
Wait. Three out of the people here still outrank you, Connor, even if you do host an episode.
Yeah.
Grab your destiny.
Connor. Me, Pikmin, and Maslo still all outrank you. Any of the, even though we still have to come to a vote of at least
Connor
two.
outranks Pam.
Technically, Connor does outrank Pam.
Since when?
Yes, sparkle, sparkle.
Well, only for this episode does he outrank you, technically.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Once the episode's over, he goes back to being same rank as you.
Nothing to do.
Warning, this podcast contains content not suitable for all audiences, may contain mature language, adult themes, and complete insanity. Viewer discretion is advised.
Everybody, this is... shit. Redo!
We're
Redo!
still rolling.
No, cut that.
We're keeping that.
Whatever.
We're
Throw it
still
Everybody,
rolling.
Hey everybody, this is the CrazyPokeCast. Welcome back to another episode. And today I am your host, Connor, and we are going to talk about the new Smash Brothers Direct that came out a few days ago, and everything about it. Not
Before
not everything.
we do so, let's introduce everyone else. I'm
I will.
Pikmin, there's Maslo, there's Deathe, and there's Pam. There you go.
I was going to do that, thank you.
Also,
But we're
keep
gonna be
in
talking
mind,
about-
while Connor is hosting this podcast, he's also twerking.
I am also twerking. We're going to be talking about most of the main stuff that we saw interesting, most likely characters and everything, but without further ado, let's get started. We're going to be talking about the newest characters that were announced, and before we do, one of the things that you have to know is that characters that were able to change form before cannot do it anymore, such as Zelda into Sheik, Samus in the Zero Suit, and the Pokemon Trainer. We'll get to that later.
I just
But
remembered
Sheik-
something.
Yeah.
Since I'm recording right now, I can't fucking look on the website.
This is why I have my Wii U GamePad to do all that stuff for me.
Good job, Pikmin. Thanks for the idea. Let me
Genius.
look it up for a moment.
Go grab it.
We are the most professional podcast
We are
ever.
so professional.
We're
So-
amateurs
Okay,
and
so-
we're like,
Okay, so obviously, since you're in this video, you probably already seen it. If you haven't already seen it, go see it. It's 39 minutes. Otherwise, spoilers.
okay, here is the point. If you haven't seen it, this video is probably longer than the direct itself.
Yeah, except
If you haven't seen it,
opinions.
what's wrong with you?
Yeah, except with this, you get opinions and bullshit. And
A
idiots.
lot of bullshit.
Majority idiots.
Also insane.
Everything amazing.
Insanity. Insanity shall become. I don't know the rest of what I wanted to say.
The first two things, the first one, Sheik, not much different except Sheik now has a down B move, which is flopping fish. Anyone happy to see Sheik back?
Sheik and Zelda were my
Actually-
main for
actually-
like forever.
Okay. Now here's one thing I'm glad for, and because Sheik is technically a separate character, that means I can play Zelda without having to nerf myself playing Sheik. Because
Yay.
I was playing Brawl, I really wanted to avoid pressing down B as Zelda because I know for a fact I suck at Sheik. So just having Zelda by herself is freaking awesome.
See, whereas me, I played them both as a combination, and I learned how to manipulate their combinations. God damn it, Pam! Like I used to be able to like when I needed power hitting and like good send outs, I'd switch out from Sheik to Zelda because Zelda has way more power. But if I needed quick movement and attacking, I use Sheik. I found like using them in combination was better than using them separately. Or treating one as a hindrance.
For myself, I usually like pick Sheik and never touch Zelda that much, so the change for me doesn't really matter. And Sheik gets a new move, so Sheik also gets another new move, and it's side special, and it's a type of bomb on a string instead of the twirling the rope thing that it used to have. But
She's twerking?
yes.
Okay.
Next character, Zero Suit Samus, which is, again, her own character, and now has boots.
And bigger boobs.
And bigger boobs. It's been confirmed.
Gross.
Of course!
You know, I'm really shocked they didn't put something like Ampharos or like Mega Ampharos in this just for like the shits and giggles of it.
I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it.
A sexy contest.
Clearly, they do not see our videos. Because if they saw our videos, they would take that consideration. I mean,
actually, if they saw our videos, we'd probably be like lost.
And even on the direct, the part where he says, "Oh, Zero Suit Samus not going to be available." Nope, just kidding.
Just kidding, fucking with you. Like I was actually getting nervous.
Yeah, because Sakura's
I didn't. I actually wasn't sure. Oh well, fuck it. Who uses her anyways?
Well, the thing was, no one really could use her unless they used the Final Smash on Samus, or they did a bunch of, like, held a button when choosing Samus. It was really weird, so I'm glad she's getting her.
And there was another way.
There was the taunt thing up and down while in-game, but really, I'm just glad she's getting buffed in a way, and she's being her own character slot, so
yeah, I should
more people...
Zero Suit Samus more, so, again, this is the same case with Zelda, like, I'm actually glad that they're putting separate characters, so I don't have to be hindered by Power Suit Samus to actually use Zero Suit. Especially considering that she gets the kick she had in Brawl. Now is a good recovery.
Yes, she has like a new recovery move instead of the laser thing, which I really hated. Those ledge grab lasers or whips, they were really annoying.
Yeah, I really hope they give Yoshi a recovery move instead of that stupid egg throw.
Oh, it's back. We were just about to talk about him. Yoshi is also back, which finally he should have been confirmed during the new Yoshi's Island, but whatever, they saved him for this. And the only difference that we could really see is he's standing more upright. He's not hunched over, and apparently he's going to be more powerful that way. But from what we saw, a lot of the moves are going to be the same. Still has the egg roll, still has the egg toss, the butt pound, and does the flutter jump. So.
Yeah. Oh wait, when Zero Suit Samus, I actually forgot a detail. Like when I first saw like Zero Suit Samus, I thought for a second they're gonna pull out Bayonetta on her.
Sorry, we don't have Zero Suit Samus, but hey, we got Bayonetta. That would have been.
Bayonetta will be. I would have been
fine.
Don't kid yourselves.
I feel like in a way she's Bayonetta because of the high heels, but
yeah. That's the reason. I hear people talking like, okay, we're not getting Bayonetta because we have Zero Suit Samus.
No, they will definitely put Bayonetta in it. Look, with the fact that Bayonetta will be a Wii U exclusive, they'd be stupid not to.
And before he does. And before they stupid not to do so.
I think my gamepad just broke.
Hooray.
Congratulations.
So, yeah, nothing much new about Yoshi, but then we get to the, at the end of the direct, we get a new video, and Charizard makes it back, but this time he's on his own. No Squirtle. No Ivysaur, no Squirtle, no Pokemon Trainer. Charizard is on his own.
This is one of the biggest I've ever seen in Smash Bros.
$100 says his final smash is Mega Charizard.
In the trailer, Mega Charizard is seen, and yeah, it's probably his final smash. But the thing is, this goes for the changing characters in game, and I guess they decided, hey, let's get rid of the Pokemon Trainer, but we keep the best out of them. And Charizard is the most popular.
Like Charizard was the only one who had a serious final smash going for him.
Yeah, I feel like the popular Pokemon make it in, and
not
plus,
only that, it was final evolution.
He has a Mega Evolution, so that helps with X and Y.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course, he's the most popular one. That's why he gets a Mega Evolution. That's why it's on Smash by himself. This is BS. He's saying in the original Smash, Charizard just something that comes out of Pokeball, just a flamethrower, right? Whatever. In Brawl, he's part of a separate, it's part of like a piece of the Pokemon Trainer, and now he's just by himself. This is ridiculous.
Screw you, Trainer! I'm on my own. Peace. Woo!
You hear about trainers releasing Pokemon, but you ever hear of a Pokemon releasing a trainer?
Yeah, that's really my headcanon. That is this very same Charizard of the Pokemon Trainer. And he's like, screw it to the Pokemon Trainer and just like, I don't know, killed him or something. I don't know.
Squirtle, you're too weak. Ivysaur, you're too dumb. I'm on my own.
No, but honestly, I think the other reason they kept Charizard instead of the other two is it's a fully evolved Pokemon. To keep Squirtle or Ivysaur would have been weird.
He's fully evolved, and he has his Mega, so there was a few things.
Hi, Pikachu, what's up?
They could have done Blastoise or what's it called?
Venusaur.
Yeah, but Venusaur, it's gonna be hard to do. I mean, like, how would Venusaur work? I mean, Venusaur is like this heavy plant thing. have you played the Doom?
There's something I want to talk about that in a bit, but let's get to the next character real quick, and that's Greninja, a newcomer, has been confirmed, and I'm pretty excited about this.
And of
myself.
course, it's pretty much the most popular 6th gen Pokemon. Aside,
Yep.
aside from Goomy,
I like Chestnut.
aside from Goomy, aside from Klefki, there's Greninja.
The only other there was only two.
I feel like Greninja was a good choice because he would work for Smash Brothers, and
Yeah.
he was a well known enough from 6th gen, be the 6th gen mascot, that
Mhm.
people would get excited for it.
Yeah.
The only other one I could see would be Chestnut being like from the starters,
Yeah.
because he kind of looks like a fighter.
Well, he's always fighting type, so. Of course.
Yeah. But I think going with Greninja was probably their best choice.
Yeah, I would think that for Smash Bros. Yeah, definitely Greninja. I mean, I would say Chestnut is something related to, I don't know, Bowser or something, and
Yeah.
like Bowser without the fire. But and Delphox is probably not going to work that much because we already have Zelda.
Yeah, I didn't even want Delphox anyways.
Yeah, I mean,
But some of the cool stuff that Greninja's gonna have, he's gonna have his Warrior Shuriken. He's gonna have Water Blades. He's using Hydro Pump to fly around.
So essentially, he's a Ninja Aquaman.
He is a Ninja Aquaman without the fish. He uses
Well, he is the
Substitute,
fish,
and
yes.
he has a teleport counter, which is pretty cool. All right, and so he's gonna be fast and everything. He's gonna be another Sheik with water, which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
With that said, we got 2 starters, 1 fire, 1 water, and I was thinking, would there be a grass starter? Which one would it be? And that's what I wanted to ask
Probably
you guys.
Sceptile, I'd say.
Yeah, the problem is, as much as I really hate Sceptile, that's probably going to be their best bet because most of the other grass starters are either not going to fit well because, well, apparently they don't like quadrupeds that much. So it's just obviously, yeah, but aside from that, quadrupeds don't work. For Meganium, was like, what would you do with Meganium in the first place?
Meganium,
Yeah,
I've
Smash Bros.
Venusaur, what are the other ones?
Torterra, and probably my favorite of the choice, Superior.
Yeah.
I was thinking if Superior made it in, that would be cool, but it'd be really weird of a moveset and stuff. But
I don't think it would work.
I think that Superior might be like, I have moves both based on grabs. It's probably like you coil around an opponent, does grabs.
I think the only
I hate
two
those
that
characters.
there's only 2 that actually work: Sceptile and Chestnut, because they're bipeds, and not only that, they actually seem like they fit into the roles.
yeah.
I'm sad there's no Mega Blastoise.
The only reason they won't do
Sadly.
they would never do Chestnut is because that'd be too 6th gen.
Yeah, I was thinking like they would do another generation that wasn't done like 3rd or 2nd.
If they do a remake, if they're planning on doing a Hoenn remake, then they would do Sceptile. So that's actually a good way to determine if they're
Yeah.
going to.
I could
guarantee
see
them.
Sceptile doing it
But
more
no,
than
we
the
won't.
others.
I can almost guarantee you we won't see Sceptile.
No, I won't.
Maybe as like a Pokeball Pokemon.
Yeah,
There's also I have a theory.
I've heard noticed that.
A theory. Guys.
Like, what?
Since Greninja is in, and Lucario is also in, does that mean Jigglypuff is out?
Who
I
knows?
hope so.
There is 4 Pokemon right now, but there has been 5 from other places like Legend of Zelda, and Mario
No,
has 5
always
right now.
4.
Nope, Mario has 5.
Really?
Mario,
That's 5.
Luigi, Peach, Bowser, Rosalina. That's 5.
No,
Yeah.
Rosalina is from her own game.
No.
Yeah, which is part of the
She's-
Mario series.
She's part of the mushroom symbol.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means the
Stop,
max
stop.
is now
Maslo, where
5.
thought she's from?
Huh?
What do you think? What do you thought Rosalina's from?
I don't know, Galaxy? Just her own kind of star, like, that she gets a star in place
She
of a
might
mushroom?
have her own game series, but she's from like the Mario series.
Yeah, she's from Mario, so.
Yeah, but Yoshi's also from Mario, and he also has his
I think
own
Yoshi
icon.
has his own one.
Oh yeah, that's.
I think Yoshi has his own several spin-off games.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
only. way.
Yoshi came from his own stuff, so that's why he has his own thing.
Like Yoshi's part of the Mario series, however, he has.
He started off Mario and got added.
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna move on here. We're gonna move on to, we got a deeper look into a lot of characters, and there's gonna be some returning ones that I wanted to talk about that got some big changes. And one of them we discussed before was Lucario, and in the direct we got to see more of it. Like his aura sphere is gigantic, his extreme speed sends him flying, And then we got to see his Mega Evolution, which could be his final smash, which probably is, that allows him to have those aura powers at max.
Yeah, and it's
What did you guys think about that?
That's going to be his final smash, because there's no way it can't be otherwise.
Yeah,
I'm
think
thinking the
in
same
all
thing.
Pokemon, it's like Mega Evolution or something else in the case of Greninja. Unless they're planning on announcing a Mega Evolution for Greninja,
No, they already revealed his final smash for Greninja.
which is...
It's like Maximum Spider, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's like it's black and they're in front of the moon and everything. I love it.
Yeah, I love it too. It's like,
Yeah, they showed it indeed, and that's like Ninja's rush attack, sorta.
yeah, it's like a
He
ninja,
just
really
pulls some ninja move,
like a ninja
basically.
rush.
That's all you need to know.
But yeah, Lucario's getting his Mega, which is cool, and I thought Maslo would be really happy about that. In
That's
any way,
why
shape-
I'm actually thinking about maining Lucario, but then I remembered, hey, Yoshi's finally in, so I can just main him.
The next character that got a huge change compared to everyone else was Olimar. The things that they changed about him, he can only have 3 Pikmin out at a time, but now they are in chronological order, so it goes like red, yellow, blue, purple, white.
Wait, he could do
It's
just
white and
3?
purple.
What was it,
White
5
and purple?
last
It's
time?
white and purple.
It was like 5 or 6, I can't
No,
remember.
it's 5. It's
was
red,
5?
yellow, blue, white, and then purple.
I mean, the amount that you could hold last game was like
It was
5 or
6.
6. It was
I
6. Okay.
finally got my gamepad to work again.
You're welcome. And then his
Fuck
upbeat
you.
was changed from being a grapple with Pikmin to being the flying Pikmin,
Or is that
And the
called,
cool
or
thing-
is that called the fairy Pikmin?
the fairy Pikmin, which is cool because the less Pikmin you're holding, the farther you go. So there's going to be strategy to that, but it helps them out a lot.
Yeah.
Pikmin, I know you're a huge Olimar player, so what do you think about all this?
Like, when I first heard that they wouldn't have 3 Pikmin at a time, it's like, this is kind of a bummer. But then I noticed, then when they keep telling, like, saying more about it, saying, it's going to be in order now. It's again, okay, so now I can figure out what move to use next depending on my order. And then the wing Pikmin comes up, like, yep, I like it already.
I really like the wind
And,
Pikmin.
and it was funny, like, I was watching this with my brother, and he immediately thought when we noticed that there was only 5 Pikmin, he was the first to notice, like, wait, what about the winged ones? And then there you are.
I really love how they use the wing Pikmin too, and that it's going to be a really good recovery move. So where if don't have Pikmin, you're not screwed out of a grapple on the ledge, and you don't have to use the ledge either, which people could easily ledge grab, or ledge hog. So
Yeah.
it's a huge improvement.
Yeah, it's definitely an improvement.
Anyone else say anything about Olimar?
I never,
I never
played
play
him
him,
to
I
know.
will never play him.
That's what I was thinking.
A lot of us don't use it.
I like to play him without Pikmin, so now that he can have a recovery
Yeah,
without him,
Yeah, I sometimes like it without Pikmin. So
I'm actually
It's
happy
more.
about
It's
that.
definitely going to. Olimar without Pikmin is going to be way more viable an option now.
Also, I saw you can only have max 3 Pikmins at a time.
yeah, we
Yep,
just saw.
you only can have 3.
Yeah.
So it's that's a bit of
Damn.
it's a bit of a nerf in a way, but again, you can keep track of which Pikmin's coming up next.
But still
now-
only 3?
Yep, only 3.
No spammers anymore!
All right,
What's that?
that was my squeak of joy.
That was Connor. And
Then-
Offset.
Okay, the next characters that we're going to talk about are the newcomers to the game that we got in-depth looks at, and the first one we're going to talk about is Mega Man. So we got to see all of his moves, and they're basically moves from all of his games. Usually bosses or the slide or the uppercut. And then we got to see his final smash, which brings all the generations of Mega Man into one huge beam. And my god,
It was hilarious to see, like, his final smash. He's Mega Man X, Mega Man.exe, the one from Star Force, and Mega Man Volnut, who I'm pretty sure is totally pissed at Capcom right now.
that final smash is amazing though.
No, seriously.
It gets
No, seriously. I want to see if someone made a caption of that image talking about Capcom. I'm gonna look at it right now.
They gave Mega Man more love in 5 seconds than Capcom has in years. at that moment.
I think Nintendo should buy Mega Man.
I really want them to because they will take care of him amazingly. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Mega Man myself because even though his basic attack is like ranged, he can get up close with a lot of his special moves. like the fire blade in the air, the top spin, the uppercut, and like the slide. So he's
Okay,
going to be
something
looking like a fun character.
I just said. I said last time. I think the new characters are just way too powerful for the game that we have been playing Brawl. Although seeing how much they improved the old characters like Lucario and they're saying Yoshi's more powerful, Browser has more speed now, and seeing that Charizard also got an upgrade, I might think every character got an upgrade, like a huge boost. Like if you look at Little Mac, an Oko move, what the fuck?
We're gonna get to him in a bit, but yeah, every character is overpowered, so no one is overpowered.
It's overpowered as fuck. So I'm thinking like, how is Mario gonna compete with that? I wanna know.
Run and jump.
Seriously,
So
that's gonna help.
So the next character that we're gonna talk about is the Wii Fit Trainer, which we got 2 special moves. Pam,
I'm sorry.
fucking loud.
Yeah.
So the Wii Fit Trainer got
them mic.
Wii Fit Trainer got 2 new moves. I forget the names
And
exactly.
a new form.
Well, the male form was announced a while ago, but they just kind of showed it off and said, yeah. And they said there's gonna be no differences between the two. So,
Yeah, that's the thing.
that's cool.
Of
That's
course, I'm going to stick with the female because
That's the reason I thought there was no male, but sure.
The male,
Yeah.
I think they did a male one just so people don't complain. Oh, I'm forced to be a female or shit like
Yeah.
that.
it's called the Wii Fit Trainers now, but
I guarantee it's probably just going to be a costume difference. Like half the costumes are male, half the costumes are female.
that's what I'm
Yeah, it's
thinking.
probably it's probably like a Wario thing.
Yeah. So the 2 new moves she got, one is a buff move where you have to time a circle hitting another circle, deep breathing, and then you get a power buff for a while. So it's a buff character, which I don't know if we got really into those.
We don't have that.
It's going to be interesting to see the
And
character
then
for sure.
her basic special is a charge attack called the Rising Sun, I think,
I think
where
it's Sun
she
Salvation.
charges
I think it's called
there we go. Sun Salvation, where she charges a ball of light and she can shoot it, kind of like Samus's in a way.
But
And you can combine these two together to make a powerful orb shot. So, any thoughts on her, the Wii Fit Trainers?
I
It's
think
still a
she's
little
gonna
bit
be the-
confusing, but it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait to see.
I got
like,
no
in
comments
com-
right now.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun addition in a unique way, having a buff character. And I think her side B, there was one moment where she smacked the volleyball around, but it wasn't shown in the direct. So maybe that's her side B, since
Fun fact. I'm
we
just
know her
looking
other-
on the Smash Bros. Site. I clicked on Greninja. For the actual webpage info, like the freaking www Smash Bros.
to.
The URL, that bingo, that's it. I forgot what it was called. In the URL, they actually used the Japanese name. Greninja.
Yeah.
Japanese.
The Japanese game, so
yeah,
But still, it's kind of funny, even if
Oh,
it's
yeah.
from, like, the UK.
I just
English.
looked at that. That's cool.
Fun
Okay.
fact.
So the next one's the Villager. We saw a lot of them already, but what we
I'm
got
not gonna
confirmed.
play him.
I'm gonna play him for sure.
So
We got
on the
confirmed
Smash Bros.
specials.
it's
Hey guys,
Uh,
sorry to sort of interrupt.
it's alright. Go ahead.
I'm gonna link this into the chat, but if you take a look at that picture there, it's a very close-up picture of Sheik, and it actually finally confirms something everybody's been wondering, whether or not Sheik's a guy or a girl. You can see boobs.
Those are man pecs. Leave them alone.
No, but she,
Yeah,
you can definitely tell female.
Yeah. But the Villager got a few things. They showed off his basic special, which is Pocket, where you can grab the Phantom from Zelda's new Down special. You can grab the Spring that Sonic uses to jump, or any other projectiles. It's going to be really cool to see what you can grab. His side special
It's
uses.
funny how early on in one of the early trailers you met the Villager literally grabbing one of Samus's fully charged shots.
Exactly. It's
like-
going to be
I
awesome.
forgot where I saw it, but there was like a webcomic story that actually shows this. This is like it shows like to a really dark extent. I think it was Brawl in the Family, in which like like Villager picks up one of Sam's charge shots, then goes to Tom Nook and is ready to prepare it if he doesn't cancel the loan.
I got this for you. But his side special is going to be riding a Gordo, I think they're called. I can't remember exactly what they're called. His down special is he plants a tree and then cuts it, and when the tree falls, it can fall down pits and fall on people for heavy damage. And then his up B is Balloon Fighter, where he gets 2 balloons and floats around the map. And
I thought we knew that already.
Yeah, we did, but they just showed it off more.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna be looking forward to him myself. I don't know about you guys.
I've been thinking Villager was kind of powerful, but more powerful than the others. But now Little Mac is in his shit. I think he's kind of underpowered.
And oh yeah, they also showed his Final Smash where he builds a house on top of you and then the house blows up. Hooray!
I'm sorry, but I just find that funny.
I find it funny, but it's really weird of a Final Smash. But whatever.
It looks underpowered, but so does Captain Falcon. So whatever.
Hopefully Captain Falcon comes back and he looks better than ever. Next character, Rosalina, which I was very interested in knowing more about. We get to know more about her. Her basic special pushes Luma away in a shot. So this is how you separate the two. And then whatever attacks you do, the Luma will do at that distance. But as time goes on, the Luma will start walking back towards Rosalina. So you'll have to push him away again.
Hey, Deathe, you might notice. What is Lucario's Japanese name?
Lucario.
Okay, so it's just Lucario.
With an R.
Pikmin, weren't you excited about Rosalina being in a bit or a way?
Dude, we just did. I've already talked about why I would like Rosalina the last time we did this. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I just found out they did the same thing for Charizard using its Japanese name in the URL, but they don't do it for Lucario and for Pikachu. They just don't got their English name.
That's because both of them have the same name in Japanese.
Pikachu isn't Pikachu, right?
Yes. It's both Pikachu.
Geez. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind what I said.
Pikachu and Lucario is Lucario.
And then some of other Rosalina specials that we get to see. The side B is the star bits, up B is the launch pad, and then down B the gravity, which we get to see more of. It brings in items, but now we know that projectiles like Lucario's Aura Sphere gets neutralized completely. So it gets it gets pulled towards her, but then it disappears. So she takes no damage. And then her final smash, the Grand Star, which summons a star on the field that shoots little stars everywhere, but she's also allowed to move while it's happening. So
I'm going to say it looks underpowered.
Yeah, it looks. I don't know. I think the final smash not. I don't know. Unless the final smash is pretty damaging, I don't think it's gonna be that interesting because it doesn't.
Well, we saw the knockback of it, and it kind of sucks that knockback.
Yeah, it's kind of.
It looks like it's mainly for damage and not for killing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because she's allowed to move around while it's active, so she's going to be the one to get the kills while it does damage and stun locks people. So
I'm really hoping Yoshi.
I feel like it's going to be good, but it's not. It's nothing spectacular.
Yeah, it's nothing spectacular.
And then the last one, Little Mac, which I am super excited about. He's going to be the first guy I'm going to try. We got to see a lot about him, and let's talk about his KO bar real quick. That goes up if he gets hit or if he does hits. So, but it goes up really slowly from what we see by the footage. And it is a one-hit KO on multiple targets.
But I'm gonna guess it's a very easy to miss and very slow attack as well to dodge.
There was a moment in there where he hit Mario, but then he went straight for the KO uppercut and it comboed. So who knows? But one thing that I'm wondering that they really didn't specify is if he dies, will the KO bar go away?
I guarantee all this shit will be more revealed as time passes, because something like that could be considered very overpowered to some people, especially like really good players. Having that instant kill move could break the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited about. I really want to learn Lil Max so I can do crazy stuff with him.
But isn't he a ground character?
He is. I know he's stuck on the ground. If he is in the air at all, he is screwed.
Yeah,
His
and you're an
attacks are
aerial player, Connor. You're not.
Yeah. I'm mostly an
The
aerial
thing
player.
is, the one-hit KO move is basically an air counter.
Yeah, but
It's an anti-air attack.
He's the king of the ring, but not king of the air.
But still, it's an anti-air attack.
But
A-
most
air
aerial
opponents
characters.
Like, when you've done your second jump as an aerial character, you're basically in range of that attack and fucked.
Honestly, though, most aerial characters are good at surviving the ground characters. Like Yoshi's considered a ground character, and most people are good against him if they're aerial. It really comes down to playstyle too.
Seriously? I guess
Yeah,
we're
Yoshi-
rather good in the air with Yoshi, actually.
Yoshi's really good in the air, too.
But he's
Yeah.
considered a ground because he's better on the ground.
Really?
It just has a learning curve in the air, really.
Yeah,
the air is more. The air has more.
It's what they're better
it's
at.
what-
Than
he's stronger in the air, but it's hard. He's harder to use in the air. That's it.
That's why he's
Yeah.
considered I don't remember all the classifications and the whys, but I know he's technically classified as a ground character. Connor's one of the few people who can play an aerial Ganondorf, which is scary.
What?
I've,
Okay,
doesn't
Connor,
stay
I
in
wanna
the-
play
he-
with you.
he doesn't
wanna
stay in
play-
the air for long, but it's enough for me to have fun with him.
Oh,
Don't
God.
ever let Connor play
his
Ganondorf.
Connor,
air,
Don't freaking
his
worry.
air
I'm gonna
attacks-
We're gonna play in a moment, and you're gonna play Gardevoir, Ganondorf.
I will play GARDEVOIR to the best. But the thing is, Ganondorf's pretty fast in the air with some of his moves compared to his ground. But
Connor, you should really consider going pro if you get good at the next Smash Bros.
if it's not overshadowed by Melee again,
If it's
with
good,
with
then I
competitive
recommend
play.
going.
Honestly, what I'm looking at now, it's a pretty solid. As long as they buff the other characters, the old characters, it looks like a solid game, a solid fighting game.
But
So, the thing is with Melee, everybody plays Fox, Falco, or Captain Falcon,
or Ice Climbers.
or Ice Climbers, or Pikachu.
Or
No,
Sheik.
not even Pikachu.
Or Sheik.
Or Sheik.
Or Sheik, that's it. Those are the only 5 players that characters are being used in Melee. That's the competitive play of Melee. I swear. We already have a better
Connor
competitive
probably
play.
Well, Connor's one of the best in Brawl that I've ever seen. And honestly, hopefully when the next one comes out, he'll go pro.
Yeah, I just can't do Melee because the air dashing and whatever cancels. I just
I
don't
want
Yeah,
that.
I
care
couldn't,
about.
I want
because, like,
this.
Melee's
It's
too fast.
something I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for really in this new Smash game is an air dash. I really want that air dash.
It'd be insane. Okay, let's get back
It
on
would
Lil
be
Mac
so
real quick.
awesome.
Alright, so
So-
Little Mac is probably going to fall to a lot of the extremely aerial characters.
Yeah,
Like the designed for air ones. Those would be like Sheik and all the fast ones that are very quick aerials.
if you can keep him in the air, you can win easy because he can't do much in the air. His recovery is shit. His attacks are slow and weak.
Who?
But Lil Mac. But what he can't do in the air, he makes up on the ground with a lot of his moves. He has super
the
armor
thing
on a
is,
lot of his attacks.
Hey Connor, have we seen his aerial moves?
Barely, but
That's
You
why. That's
should.
why I don't trust Nintendo being like, yeah, this is all weak aerial attacks. No, I don't believe it. I think he has some really good recovering moves for when he's actually launched into the air. But it just doesn't stand up to his ground attacks. That's how I think it actually is.
If Sakurai himself says he's fucking terrible, basically in translation, at air, I believe him. And a lot of the screenshots, if you look at Lil Mac attacking in the air, his face is like, oh god, what do I do?
Because he's a boxer. He's not meant to jump. The fact that I don't even know, I guarantee he's going to have terrible recovery like Yoshi. Or something
he does show to have terrible recovery, so.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's
wait.
basically,
Yoshi has terrible recovery? That
I've never
matchup is
recovered
fucking
well with
amazing.
Yoshi.
Yeah, they showed him.
Yeah,
They showed his freaking reveal trailer that he has a bad recovery.
Lil Mac.
Lil Mac.
Yeah, Little Mac has I know
It
Little
goes-
Mac
it goes
is shitty
straight
one,
up,
but
and
Yoshi
it
is
goes-
awesome.
Yeah, Yoshi has good recovery. But yeah, Little Max goes straight up and it doesn't go that high.
Which
but-
means overall, Little Mac might not be overpowered because of the fact that we can.
I can see in a way if it's a stage where you can fall and die, but if it's like the boxing ring where the round is complete and you can die from side to side or up, he can be really good. And his
will be
yeah, final destination is going to be hard for him.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna end up being a competitive character.
I can see him being really competitive.
Guys, wait up.
Maslo's lagging.
Slow down.
Oh,
Oh, God. Damn it. Okay, we back.
Okay,
All right.
we'll take a break, and now we're back. So what he does, but I feel like he's going to be competitive in a way though because of how good his ground game is.
We'll have
For
to
one-
wait. That's a wait and see thing though to see how people
Yeah.
react to him.
Yeah, let's talk. I'm going to talk about his main stuff right now. He has a charge B, which is the charge straight when he doesn't have the KO punch, which is super armors and it hits multiple targets. His side B allows him to jump over projectiles and then hit the opponent while he's running. So if Samus shoots her charge shot, he can side B, jump over it, and then punch her. His down B is a counter, and then his up
Okay,
B
so
is
this is a question I actually have.
Yeah.
If he uses the jumping punch, but Samus got that bullet when she was in the air.
yeah. I think he would still be invincible because he goes
That's what
around.
I think he's just immune to what do you call it? Fired shots
Yeah, he's
when
like
he's in the-
invincible.
when he used that move.
He's invincible through the whole thing until he
Which
like
is-
lands.
Kinda OP if you ask me.
It's really good for him to not get beaten by ranged people and people that want to stay away from him on ground. It just makes him all the better. But I feel like you have to master him enough to be really good with him, and I still feel like he can be in competitive play with that. But he's gonna have to stay on the ground and not get shot in the air. So
Yeah,
I'm
but with his move set, he basically is fucking solid.
he is very solid. He has counters, he has super armor, and a lot of his smash attacks, so he can just go through stuff. And then he can avoid projectiles easy.
Yeah.
Even when he's running, he runs so low that he goes under Mario's fireballs. It's insane. So, I'm gonna be excited for him. It's just gonna be a really big change not to jump in the air and then screw myself over with Lil Mac because I gotta stay on the ground. But with that said, we went over all the new characters that we saw and what their movesets are gonna be.
Really?
Yeah, so
Well,
let's just go breeze through the rest of this stuff here.
Yeah. Okay. So we got a lot of new stages, and one of the things that they talk about for the competitive side is that each stage is going to get a final destination variance. What do you guys think about that?
Wait, we went over Zero Shoot Samus already?
Yeah.
Okay, then then I have another thing to say about that.
All right.
I just thought of this, but like the new equipment Zero Shoot Samus has, does that kind of sound like a new game coming up for you guys?
Does anyone know where? Does the boots come from anything? That's why I'm asking.
I don't know. I haven't
I
played
think-
enough Metroid.
Yeah, I think they're brand new stuff that Sakurai just added to make her better.
That's
Make it
why
look-
I'm thinking they might make a new game with her, like a new
Maybe
Metroid
that'd
game.
be cool.
Do it.
So, all right. So, what are we talking about now?
So next thing, the stages are going to have final destination variants. So when on competitive play, you're not on the same stage over and over again, but you still have this feeling of final destination. What do you guys feel about that?
I think that's great because Final Destination really is the most balanced field. Being completely just one flat area, you can still fall.
Yeah,
And, there's no literally no variance. The field is not in question.
and he understands this is the stage that competitive play uses. Why have them just playing the same stage over and over again and give them more themes, more music to go with it, and just make it a better time for the competitive side?
Yeah, which
I'm
makes
really
sense.
happy with that decision.
I
have
like
to say.
it a lot.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that there's an offline version of all those stages too.
Probably. It's going to be its own page though. Then there's regular stages and then the final destination page.
I guarantee there's a regular Final Destination, then there's
Oh, yeah.
probably a page
yeah.
called
It's
Final Destination Variant.
In the direct, you can see another final destination where you're between the sun and Earth, going through space, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, it's probably the regular one for like regular play.
There's another one other than that too that's regular, but
I think they're the same foundation.
are they? Maybe. Who knows?
The same, considering how in Brawl the background just changes drastically.
Yeah.
Time goes on, so I think the same will happen here.
Another thing they added with stages is bosses will pop up, and we got to see the Yellow Devil on the Mega Man stage. So
and
basically, what it is,
we also got the giant hint to Ridley being in a Metroid stage.
yeah, and probably Ridley's not
That's what
going to.
people think there is going to be in the game.
Yeah,
Who?
Ridley probably not going to make it anymore because it's going to be a boss.
Yeah.
But the boss, what? Yeah, basically what the boss is, it'll jump into the stage and disrupt the fight. You can fight it, so you can either fight the characters while they're fighting it or go for the hit, the kill. Whoever gets the final hit on the boss will get a boost in some way. For example, the Yellow Devil will make a huge explosion when he dies, and whoever gets the last hit is immune to it and can throw other players into it. And it's basically a super item that you have to work for. Do you guys think this is...
Do you take advantage of the moment, or do you go for the moment?
Yeah. Then there's going to be multiple ones. Ridley is hinted at to be one for the Metroid stage, and there's said there's going to be...
That's my question. Which Ridley is going to be?
That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't
Is
say
it
it.
Meta-
It doesn't say it because all that's shown is like a shadow of Ridley.
Yeah, watch it be Meta Ridley.
Like,
Watch it be Meta Ridley, and then the real Ridley's in the game.
No, I don't think so. I
Nah,
think
that's
that
dumb.
That would be dumb, but it would be such a troll by Sakurai.
I would laugh if that actually happened, or like the vice versa. But honestly, what's probably going to happen is it's going to be all versions of Ridley. Like it just it's just random.
It's regular. It's regular Ridley, but
One of all the versions, really.
it's regular Ridley
It
until
would be
Ridley.
funny if one version is actually like an 8-bit Ridley.
Yes. Oh, speaking of, there's a skin for Little Mac that's wireframe Little Mac from the arcade games, which I think is really cool.
Nice.
But yeah, maybe if it's like if Ridley does make it in the game and he plays on the stage, they would change the Ridley boss into Mecha Ridley, so they don't have to worry about the two Ridleys on the field. But yeah, I think bosses on stages is going to be a fun idea. And could you think of any other bosses that would pop up?
I don't know. That's a good question. There's a lot they could do and a lot they can't do, but I'm not sure. For Zelda games, there's like so many different bosses they have opportunities
Maybe
for.
for the Sonic stage, we could have like the main boss from Sonic Lost World.
I think they're going to make the main boss of Sonic Lost World, but I really hope it's going to be Eggman. Or maybe Eggman even becomes playable. That would be awesome too.
They might do that. They might start making Sonic characters be a section. We'll have. This is too like that. This is like a lot of speculation though, because like
we can speculate all we want.
Yeah,
no, you
that's
can't.
True.
Get the fuck out of my podcast. No, but I honestly think that there's a lot of boss options they have, but at the same time, a lot of those options could be playable characters at the same rate.
Yeah, and since they don't have subspace, I think this is an awesome idea, and it makes the bosses useful in a way because they can become tools to win the fight.
I guarantee there'll be an option to turn them off.
I'm kind of sad that I saw Palkia come from a Master Ball, because else I would have speculated that Palkia would have been boss. The same goes for Arceus.
You never know.
Arceus in a Master Ball. Why not just boss?
How do you know that's not its entrance?
The new item, the Master Ball.
Yeah,
the new item, the Master Ball, is a really cool addition.
And two, like when they showed Palkia before, it was on the Mario Galaxy stage, so there's no real reason to have Palkia there.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go on to the next thing here, and probably the last subject. The 3DS release and features. So if you haven't heard, the 3DS version is coming out in the summer, while the Wii U version is coming out in the winter. What do you guys think?
Because I want the Wii U.
I think that's great because like we'll get the 3DS version. I know just anybody in the cast that owns a 3DS is probably going to pick it up. If not at release, like within a few months of it. And not only that, like it makes it that people who own a Wii U in this cast will be capable of picking up both versions then, without feeling weird.
I mean, I was gonna Yeah, I was gonna get both versions anyways, but now that I can get the 3DS sooner and get the taste of Smash Brothers before the HD version on Wii U, oh my god! So I'm pretty excited about
Okay, like
this.
I've heard some arguments in that because the 3DS is more popular than the Wii U version, then since the 3DS will have online as well, that people think that I have 3DS version. Why I want the Wii U version now?
Well, there's probably stuff that on the Wii U version that people may want. They're
Yeah.
not. They're even though they're the same, they're different.
And
like the
I
3DS
feel-
version has an extra game mode, but I think the Wii U version will have more stages.
I think the Wii U version will also have its own game modes and stuff, and we'll get to the game mode for the 3DS in a sec here.
Also,
But,
for competitive, people prefer the console.
I also
the
like that they like what you said. I like how they separated the release date because now there's not competition between the two. Do I get the 3DS version or do I get the Wii U version?
Like there
So-
was with Monster Hunter.
Yeah. So now they have their own time to get sales instead of fighting over each other. But some of the cool stuff about the 3DS version, the characters will be running at 60 frames per second, and that's pretty damn good on the 3DS version. I
Yeah.
was surprised about that. Except
Yeah.
the only things that won't be are assist trophies and Pokeballs, which will go at 30 frames per second, but I'm really fine with that as long as the players.
You won't actually visually see a difference. To be
Yeah.
for the most
Yeah,
part,
yeah,
like
people are
there
really-
will be a difference, and you'll
Yeah.
probably be able to see a slight difference,
Like,
but you
there are
won't
people
notice.
who are nuts over 60 frames per second, considering like how everything everything's all smoother now. So people actually are nuts about 60 frames per second compared
Yeah.
to even like what 59. The people are
There's like after a certain amount of frames per second that your eyes literally can't see it.
yeah.
And like to be honest, Pat, the 30 frames per second is like all you really need. Like 60 frames is nice because it does get smoother and it's not as jarring to your mind or something like that.
I'm surprised they were able to get 60 frames per second on the 3DS version.
It all depends on how they render it and shit. To be honest, with X and Y they pushed it and that's why it didn't come out as high of FPS. If they had left it like a sprite thing, they could have fucking pushed it to like fucking 120 if they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
And
so
also-
okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to leave now. However, I'm going to leave the recording on until things over. So before I leave, just want to mention the stuff I'll probably be missed. The online play itself, the for fun and for glory thing, that was pretty awesome. I'm kind of glad the 3DS version will have online, so that I could probably record actually the Rainbow Road counter on Smash Brothers. That's awesome. And the whole Smash Run, which you'll talk later, but I won't be around. I actually found this pretty interesting to note, but who knows what will that be, because I'm not entirely sure, because we haven't played the darn thing. Alright, so I'm out of here, guys, so yeah, go continue on. I'll leave my recording on, so there you go.
Alright, see you, Pikmin.
Alright, later, guys.
Later, Pex.
CFX.
Later.
Alright, so we got a bit more time, but there's one other thing I want to talk about the 3DS version real quick, and that's the additional feature that was mentioned, which is Smash Rush. And if you ever played Kirby's Air Ride and the city mode on Kirby's Air Ride, basically what you do is you're in this huge map, and you're running around defeating enemies and getting power-ups like speed, attack, damage, defense, and your characters become almighty powerful. And at the end of 5 minutes, the characters do an event, such as a free-for-all fight, a race, or whatever else they'll manage to put in it.
Wait, I thought it was always a free-for-all.
There's probably going to be options to make it that, but sometimes it'll be a race to the finish. It'll be
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
so yeah. The end game's going to be random, and it's just like City.
It's like something fun to fuck around with. It's not a serious game mode, so they should just fuck around with it.
Yeah, I
Wanna
mean,
play it?
max speed, you're going across the stage and probably kill yourself on accident.
True.
It's really cool, and I'm excited for it myself.
Mega Lucario with all those updates.
Where
Excuse me. Oh, she's already off the stage.
I suicided 5 times already. How long has it been? 3 seconds. Holy shit! But this is exclusive mode to 3DS because you need the split screen for each character going through this huge dungeon, and I'm excited for it myself. I don't know how you guys are, but it's one of the reasons I want to get the 3DS version even more.
I just wanted to because it came out earlier. Like
Yeah,
the Wii
that's
U
it.
version came out early. How would you Okay, thanks Wii U version. Bye 3DS version.
And
Oh, I guess we're stuck with the 3DS version first.
I'm fine with that because it's looking pretty damn fun. And I mean, Smash Brothers on the go, I'm all for.
And with online play, we can all kill each other.
Yeah,
in the game
and with
while
online
it starts.
play, people are getting worried about on play being not on the 3DS version, but it is, so we're all happy
We can
about
kill
that.
each other.
We can kill each other, and it's going to be a fun time.
True.
Yep.
And as we come to a close, I just want to say, one of the assist trophies is Pong.
Is there anything else, Connor? Or is that all?
Real quick, the assist trophy is Pong, so it's basically the ball is going back and forth, and you have to dodge the ball as the assist trophy.
Yeah.
It's really cool, and I love it. But anyways,
Like the
that's
CPU is playing Pong against itself,
yeah.
and you're supposed to not get hit by it.
Yeah, it's an assist trophy, so whoever summoned it's okay. I just thought it was a really cool assist trophy. But there's a lot more we're going to talk about, but we're going to cut it short here, and we're going to be getting going. So thank you so much for tuning in, listening to our Crazy Poke podcast about the Super Smash Bros. Direct. This has been Connor signing out.
Connor, that's your new name.
Connor signing out.
Connor.
Thank you for watching again, and take care.
Bye.
Bye, guys.